Hello all of you, I hope you're all doing well. Let's begin with our math lesson for today. Today we will begin with topic 14, and topic 14 is about measurements. Lesson 1 is about comparing length and height. Let's start up by watching this video. We will have 2 videos to watch and then we will start our work.
Again, have you ever had to line up with friends or family by height? To do that, you'd have to compare how tall you are next to the other people in the group. Comparing, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to compare the height and length of different objects. Here are 2 flowers. Compare the height of the red flower and the orange flower. Is the red flower taller or shorter than the orange flower? To help us compare, we need to line up the bottom of the flower pots. It's easy to see which flower is taller when you line them up. The red flower sticks up higher than the orange flower, so the red flower is taller than the orange flower. We can also compare the orange flower to the red flower. Is the orange flower taller or shorter than the red flower? The orange flower is not as tall as the red flower, so the orange flower is shorter than the red flower. Let's mark an X on the orange flower to show that it is shorter than the red flower. Now look at this acorn and this leaf. Which is shorter, the acorn or the leaf? Let's draw a line and move the end of the acorn and the end of the leaf so they touch the line. That makes it easier to compare the 2 objects. See? We can see that the leaf sticks out farther than the acorn. Let's mark an X on the acorn to show that it is shorter than the leaf. What word would we use to describe the length of the leaf compared to the length of the acorn? If you said longer, you are correct. The leaf is longer than the acorn. Comparing is fun, but I'm short on time, and I have to say goodbye for now. Bye!
Measure of an object from end to end. Are these spoons the same length? No, they are not the same length. An object is longer if it has greater length. Which spoon is longer? How do you know? Top spoon is longer. The end sticks out farther than the other spoon. Height is the measure of an object from bottom to top. Are these spoons the same height? No, they are not the same height. An object is taller if it has a greater height. Which spoon is taller? How do you know? Left spoon is taller. The end sticks up higher than the right spoon. Marta compares the refrigerator and the chair. Is she comparing their height or their length? Is comparing their height. Which is taller? How do you know? The refrigerator is taller. The refrigerator sticks up higher than the chair. When an object is not as long or tall as another, you can say it is shorter. What word would you use to describe the height of the chair compared to the height of the refrigerator? Why? Word shorter. The chair is not as tall as the refrigerator, so the chair is shorter than the refrigerator. Ends of the objects help you compare them. If the ends are lined up, you can look at the other end to compare the length or height.
Now you know how to compare objects by length and height.
Now, let's begin with our math book, page 806. So what we learned is that when we compare length, we should lay the objects down like this and make sure that they are on the same line. They begin at the same line. When we compare height, we should let them stand up. Make sure that I measure from bottom to top. Now, in number 1, they already did it for me, and the question says, mark an X on the object that is shorter. So when I compare these two crayons, first of all, they begin on the same line. Shorter is less length, so I will put X on this crayon. Number 2, draw a circle around the taller object. So both of them, they begin at the same line. And which one is taller? It is the brown chair. Let's move to the next page. Number 3, they said draw a circle around the longer object or underline the objects if they are the same length. So in number 3, I have both yellow pencils. They begin on the same line and they end on the same line. So do they have the same length? Yes, they are equal in length. So what I will do is I will underline both of them. Number 4, both of them are starting on the same line. Which one is longer? Is it the stick or the leaf? Of course, the leaf, it is longer than the stick, so I will circle the leaf. Number 5, mark an X on the shorter object or underline the objects if they have the same length. So I have 2 vases. I'm going to compare their height. I'm going to compare their height from bottom to top. Bottom to top. Which one is shorter? The first vase, so I'm gonna put an X on it. Number 6, I have 2 rulers here. They are starting on the same line. I'm gonna compare their height. Are they equal? Yes, so I will underline both of them. Let's move on to the next page. Number 7. I have 2 wrenches and the question says mark an X on the shorter object and draw a circle around the longer object or underline both objects if they have the same length. So in number 7, they both start at the same line. Which one is longer? The one on top, so I will circle the one on top, and the one that is shorter, I will mark an X on it. Number 8, I have shoes there, and as you can see, both of them are the same length. So what I will do here, I will underline both of them. Number 9, draw an object that is shorter than the cube tower. Shorter, first of all, I have to make sure that they start on the same line, and I can draw 1 cube or 2 cubes above each other that are shorter than the green tower. Number 10, draw an object that is the same length as the spoon. So it has to start and end the same way. So that they are equal.